Wednesday, which means it is my day to meal prep. I meal prep differently than a lot of other preppers. I meal prep differently than a lot of other preppers online. I only prep from Sunday to Wednesday and then Wednesday to Saturday. That reason being the meals I prefer to prep loses its quality of taste after the 4th day. Also, by then, I'm no longer interested to see what's in the fridge. I've tried the 7-day meal prep before and it just did not work for me. It was way too much food. And I tried it for multiple days, but it was beneficial for the first 3 or 4 days, and the remaining 3 or 4 days, I was just over it and I threw it out. And I hate wasting food, but I just couldn't stomach it, and mentally I was already checked out. So if you find yourself struggling to meal prep for 7 days, I get it. I completely understand. Just remember, just as there are different methods to complete different tasks in life, there are multiple ways to meal prep as well. Heck, my method may not even work for you. You may prefer a 2-day meal prep or even a 4-day, and that is perfectly okay. The goal is to be prepared. So that moment you're either too busy to cook or find yourself searching everywhere for food, and you just decide to, run to a fast food restaurant or order Uber Eats and DoorDash. No. The goal is to avoid all of that and have a meal prepped inside of your fridge. Once you have that first moment of like, wait, I have food in the fridge, you're gonna enjoy that moment. Trust me, it's my favorite part. It's so mentally satisfying to know I already have food prepared and all I need to do is warm it up. Now, I know many of you overthink about what meals you should prep and what you should buy. I'm here to save your day. Go to jasminerae.com/meal ideas. You will find the meals that I love prepping for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. You'll also have access to my grocery list. And if you become a subscriber, you will receive a 1-week meal guide. So I've done the work for you. I've done it, okay? All you have to do is apply yourself, go to the grocery store, and take action. And the best part out of all of this, you are going to save so much money. Remember those groceries I unpacked from, I think now about 2 videos ago? I'm prepping using those exact groceries. So this is going on the 2nd week. No one can tell me it's less expensive to eat out, because it's not true at all. So go to the grocery store, get in your kitchen, cook, meal prep, and start transitioning into a healthier lifestyle. This week, my meals are much smaller than usual because I get to start drinking smoothies again. And maybe I shouldn't say get to, because it's just my own calendar. I'm obsessed with smoothies. So I have a calendar that shows my smoothie days and then my smoothie off days. So I'll make sure I go maybe about 2.5, 3 weeks without smoothies sometimes, simply because I love smoothies so much. I could live off of them and be perfectly satisfied. So because I know how filling the smoothies will be, I prepped smaller meals to make sure I don't waste any food. Breakfast. Aside from my smoothies, I don't always prep my breakfast. I used to when I was still working in the office, but now when I prep breakfast, it'll be overnight oats, and I'm only prepping this because I know I'm gonna have a busy morning the next few days. I love eggs, and I'm not gonna prep eggs. I've baked the, I forgot what they're called, but you scramble the egg, veggies, the meat, and you put them inside. The egg muffins, I prepped those before. Those are tasty, but I work remotely, and so my eating schedule has changed quite a bit compared to when I worked in the office. I really do eat much less than I used to. So because of that, I just don't prep breakfast. I still eat my breakfast. I may not eat breakfast until 11:30 sometimes, but I'm always gonna start my first meal of the day off with breakfast. Lunch. Lunch is the meal of the day I think about when I am meal prepping. I'm a true believer in food fueling your body, so that midday pick-me-up you need, it's not coffee. You may actually need a meal. You need to fuel your body. You need to nourish your body. Dinner, it's always easy breezy for me because I'm gonna eat breakfast, I'm gonna eat lunch, I'm gonna have a snack. So by the time dinner comes, I'm like, oh, I can just have a smoothie, maybe some tea, a nice light salad, you know, and then I also don't want to overeat or be full, because at night I'm just relaxing, but working. And it's just, it's such an uncomfortable feeling to just lay down when you have a full stomach. So meal prepping for you may be, you know, a focus on dinner, and that's okay. Remember, it's whatever works for you. So for me, my meal prepping focus is always based on lunch. Snacks. I don't prep, okay, my snacks, my prepping for snacks, aside from my favorite snacks posted on meal ideas, fruits are my snacks, so I don't have to do much to prep there. Sometimes I consider my juice as my snack just because it really will curb a sweet tooth like no other, I kid you not. But also I have a container of dried cranberries, nuts, chocolate chips, coconut shreds. So sometimes I'll just mix all of those together and have my own little trail mix. So it's not much for me to prep a snack, because a snack can also be a smoothie, or it can be a small meal from my other meal prep containers that may take a bit, you know, a snack doesn't mean processed foods. So I have a list that you can follow for your snack ideas, but do I focus on that as I'm prepping for the week? I don't. Now, dinner. I may or may not eat dinner. It just depends on how I feel, how well I ate throughout the day, or how horrible I ate throughout the day, because sometimes I'll eat really bad and it just kicks off a lot of other cravings and I can't help myself, or I just decide to not help myself. But I don't mind eating the same thing for dinner. So when I meal prep, I do cook different meals, although, you know, I only prep from Sunday to Wednesday and then Wednesday to Saturday. Even that's not all the same meal. So I'll pull a prep for dinner if I want to. If I don't, I'll have a smoothie, water, or a tea. So dinner is not a headache for me at all, and that's why I focus on eating so well throughout the day. So even if I fast for the morning, I'm still gonna have breakfast at 12 or 1 o'clock. And then my lunch may not be until 4 o'clock going on 5 o'clock. So by then, going into the night, you know, my body's satisfied. And if I get a short craving or feel like, or actually I should say, or think I'm getting a little hungry at about 10 o'clock, I don't mind getting a snack. And you know, that may be some of my homemade trail mix. I'm not against eating after a certain hour. I just don't want to eat a huge meal after a certain hour, because, you know, you're lounging around at night, or if I do decide to go out, I don't want to be bloated. Gotta be fine, girl. But there we go. If you want to eat a full meal for dinner, of course, go ahead. Don't starve yourself. Everyone's bodies operate differently. You just have to find your way through. Just like you're finding your way to meal prep, find your method. Maybe you're not a breakfast person. Maybe you prefer lunch and dinner. That's absolutely okay. Maybe you're not a lunch person. Maybe you prefer breakfast and dinner. That's okay. Just don't leave that space empty, because it's about fueling your body and nourishing your body. And like I said, although I may not eat a full meal for dinner, I'm gonna have a small snack or a teeny tiny meal. So with all that being said, I hope I've inspired you to start meal prepping, or at least look into it. So if you don't want to go to the grocery store this week to meal prep, at least go to my website, read up on everything, download your free meal guide so you can mentally prepare yourself, because that's truly where it starts. And if you like to join my membership, A Healthier Lifestyle, you will definitely hear from me within 24 to 48 hours, and you'll receive a full meal guide for 30 days. So I look forward to hearing from you guys, and good luck on transitioning into a healthier lifestyle.